Hey, Brotato's coming out in, what is it, couple of days? It comes out sometime next week. Let me actually parrot this here. Early access, September 27th, 10 a.m. Pacific time for $5. Absolutely fantastic game. One of my favorite bullet heavens, if not the actual best. Available, who do we start with? Attack speed with an armed weapon, start with a fist. Let's just punch. We could also hand. Which attacks faster? Cooldown is, oh, I see, the hand does way less damage. It might actually do less overall. Its main benefit is it has extra harvesting. And then there's danger levels. Oh, that's neat. Cool. Alright, let's just punch the shit out of things. Holy characters, Batman. Yeah, this really has come a long way. I know that it got a couple of updates over the last couple months, but I haven't, I kind of cooled on this game for a little bit. I really loved the initial demo for it and played a bunch. But I cooled on the idea of playing more, mainly just because I wanted to let the game have time to develop and improve. Let's see. I can't, well, we want to grab the fist. Oh, you can lock individual things now. That's huge. Let's see, we could also combine these, but that would be a bit messy. Oh, that's also cool. The tags from these, unarmed, actually do combine. So even though I have 3 duplicate fists, you can stack as many as you want. I'm gonna grab the scar, and do we lock the plant? I don't know. I'll lock the plant. Actually, or do we want lifesteal? I don't really know. There we go. And thank you, Revenge, by the way, for the 9-month resub. Bro. Tato. There we go. Oh, 3 fists is big. Alright, the classic New Grand style. It's good to see the old masters respected. Yeah, what was his name? Thomas Javad? I am butchering that, I'm sure. But the developer for this, really did master that style quite well. So harvesting. I forget what harvesting exactly does. Earn materials and EXP at the end of a wave. Increases by 5% every time it activates. Ooh, that's interesting. I could also go for luck. More chance of finding items or consumables when you kill enemies. Also increases the rarity of items in the shop. And level upgrades. Let's go for hands. Ooh, little muscly dude. I dig it. Oh. Oh, the lock is just... is for rerolls. I think. I'm gonna hit the lock again, just in case none of these really appeal. Why is there an engineering stat? Oh, that's different. I didn't even notice that. Unfortunately, I'm no longer one-shotting these guys, which is a bit of a downer. But still. Okay. But I've been thinking about Newgrounds a lot lately. I feel like there very much is kind of space for it on the market again. Maybe it's just me feeling a little bit tepid on some of the platforms I'm on. Let's see. Do we want the nose? Yeah, let's grab the nose. Hey, okay, so little muscly dude is obtainable. And then we've got the fist. And then I'm gonna lock the hand and the glasses if it lets me grab them, because the extra damage is good. Oh, that's interesting. The shooter guy actually was trying... Yeah, he'll like stop. That's interesting. So they don't consistently run away from me. They actively try to keep to a specific distance. I was not aware that that's how they worked. Ow. Okay. Snag all of this. Ow. Oh, the shooty dudes. They're rude. Okay, head injury, extra damage. No, I'm gonna recycle that. Nose, harvesting, maximum HP. I'm gonna go for harvesting, and... Do we want a little bit of lifesteal, or do we want 4 melee damage? Never mind. Let's see. Slingshot is primitive, but no. We could grab the Lost Duck as well. Because I don't think we're gonna be doing any elemental damage. For a little bit more luck? Sure. Why does a nose give luck? I ain't questioning things. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that extra melee damage is exactly what we needed. And yeah, I love the tooltips. This feels tremendously better, yet entirely kind of the same as what it was the last couple times I played it. Hey, item. I've always wanted to go like really hard on luck runs to see if I could end up with a stupid amount of items from enemy drops and stuff. But whenever I do a luck run, I usually just die horribly. There we go. Yeah, we definitely could use some more attack speed. Okay, another duck, absolutely. Attack speed, absolutely. What else do we have? 15% chance to deal 3 damage, 10% of luck to random enemy whenever you pick up a material. It's also the Gummy Berserker, Weird Ghost. That's terrifying. Yeah, I like the Gummy Berserker and I like the Baby Elephants. Let's snag both of those. Then I'll probably just wait. Weird Ghost sounds like it would be a death sentence unless I did it correctly. There we go. Oh, this game absolutely slaps. If you haven't seen it before, you're in for a treat. Like, I'm working on a video essay for Bullet Heavens. This is definitively a bullet heaven. Even if, you know, I'm mostly just slapping the shit out of things and there are no bullets involved. But, one of the things I've been noticing about this specific genre is that a lot of developers very much are just kind of like, hey, but what if we made more vampire survivors? And that's like the last thing you should be doing. As far as, you know, getting into this genre. That the thing you should be doing is figuring out how to do... Ooh, yeah. What does engineering do? Power of your structures. Huh. Cool. I should probably go for that armor. The melee damage is so tempting, though. And let's go for the attack speed. So what do we have? Free reroll in the shop. Ooh, that's interesting. Speed and range. At the cost of elemental damage, but I don't really care about any of that. And do I want the alien worm? Kinda. Not particularly good, but let's grab it. Is your bullet heaven gonna include Nova Drift? Sort of. So I think I will always include it, but it very much has a caveat of, I'm not actually sure if this counts and I'm on the wall about it, but I think it's one of those that, like, even if Nova Drift doesn't actually truly officially count, one, who's keeping track? I think the only person that could really say that would be kind of Chimeric, and even then. But Nova Drift is like the one I would point to for how to do things really well. Because most bullet heavens tend to be a little bit simple. You know, one of my biggest complaints about like Vampire Survivors is that ultimately, well, it's really fun. There's not exactly a whole lot of dynamism to the game apart from figuring out what your build's going to be and then kind of optimizing how you use it. Item, good. How the hell am I not getting slapped for my hubris here? I have no idea. Okay, spawns a medical turret that shoots healing bullets. Sure. Grab the luck. Grab another fist. We might want to actually start cooking these together. Packs have a chance to deal some burning damage. No, but I will take the goat skull. Okay, so let's combine 2 of these together. Get a hand. Ethereal. Extra dodge chance. Interesting. Plus 1% damage for every 18 enemies you kill with this weapon during a wave. Ah. And Blood Leech is kind of tempting, but a little bit too little, too late. We'll see how it goes. So is Asteroids a bullet heaven? Boy, I gotta finish that video. I talk about that too. The answer is no, but it very much, like, you can see the DNA in it. Ow. Okay, do not get crushed by big slappers. They are the danger. Come here, friend. I need your blessed healing. Oop. Ow. Okay. Oop. 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 And I'm dead. Damn. It's fine. Let's see. Okay, let's do a new run. I like that one, but, ouch. So we have Lucky. 100 luck. All luck modifications are increased by 25%, 75% chance to deal 1, 15% of luck damage to a random enemy when you pick up a material, reduced attack speed, reduced EXP gain. Yeah, let's go for lucky. I want to give this character a shot. And do we want to try the slingshot? Yeah, let's give that a go. Is dodge still capped at like let's see. Ooh, slingshot's really good. I don't know if dodge is still capped at 60%. Okay, so what was I going to say? Alright, I was talking about how this one has variety. Like, I haven't seen all of the enemies in this. Dodge, harvesting, melee, I could? Actually, yes. Because why don't we go for an engineering run? Engineering and luck. Let's see. So is this is primitive. So I've got 35. We could get the cacti club and or the rock. Why don't we actually grab the coffee and the rock? Wow. I look like an absolute mess. I know the Cactus Club is really good, but only if you're kind of speccing for it. This is a run that's actively going to spec against cacti. I should be hanging out near my turret. Okay, max HP, max HP. Extra materials when you pick up a crate. Ooh, that's interesting. Flaming brass knuckles, unarmed element. Oh, that sounds fun. Let's grab another rock. It looks so stupid. Unfortunately, I think we're going to trick this game into thinking we're going for a primitive run, when that is very much not what I want to do. But that is fine. But yeah, I don't know. There's just kind of this like permanent sense of discovery and permutation on this game. And I don't think even like Nova Drift or extra damage, reduced range. I don't know if range affects my turrets. I'll snag it. And +2 engineering is really tempting. But that max HP is good. Oh, good. Okay, so we got the incendiary turret. And I don't think we care about the rest of these. I could re-roll, but stuff's getting expensive. Where are my turrets? Where are my buddies? I guess they're over here. There's no way to actually see where they're going to line up. Okay, let's just hang out near the turret instead. And not let them shoot me. Hell yeah. Okay, this is really cool. I guess I should go hit the tree. Because trees have items for me. And I want those. But yeah, the neat part about the turrets is obviously they'll shoot enemies. Sure. Go for more luck. Let's see, extra pickup range, I like it. Ooh. I have enough money. Let's grab the ugly tooth. And then another slingshot. There we go. So where's my friend? Because yeah, slingshots got bounce and do a decent chunk of damage. I'm not really relying on them too much to keep the enemies off. I want my turrets to mostly be that. But having a couple of good weapons to kind of blast things doesn't sound like the worst idea in the world. I wonder if there's any, like, handheld weapons that scale off of the engineering stat. I guess we will find out at some point. There we go. I also want to get the baby elephant when we get the chance. Let's go for the attack speed. Not that it matters. Okay. Grab slingshot. Again. Reroll. Shredder. Gun explosive. Projectiles have a chance to explode on hit. Ooh. Actually sounds kind of fun. Let's see. +1 max HP for every 18 enemies you kill with this weapon during a wave. I'm gonna have to do an ethereal run. I could see that being actually beyond incredible. Do we want to grab another shredder? Sure. Oh, landmine spawns every 12 seconds in an area. Sure. 6 alien eyes around you every second, dealing 50% of health each. What? I'm gonna lock that. I want that. Alien eyes sounds crazy. Okay, unfortunately I think my flamethrower isn't gonna be that helpful here. So we'll probably go hang out near my gun turret. I really wish my turrets would actually spawn in, you know, the center. But, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Hit the tree. Yeah, we're trying to find the material boxes, because that's how I get most of my wealth. But, alas, and whatever. Okay, so what do we get? 3 engineering? Absolutely. The max HP actually would have been pretty good too, but is what it is. Gentle alien. Ooh. Or do we want to get the banner? More attack speed. Sure. I like the idea of the gentle alien. Maybe we'll snag it. I am just... Okay, good. Hello. All my turrets have shown up in the center. The game heard me. But I like all the non-weapon damage-dealing items. Those pretty much did not exist previously. And so it's kind of a nice change of pace here. And maybe spawning in the center would be too strong? Probably, yeah. Wow. Yeah, the freaking explosives, man. They're exactly what the doctor ordered. I wonder if this ends on wave, what was it, 12 or 13? Or if it's been expanded. I hope it's been expanded. No. Yes, that's... Cyberball is obscene. Harvesting armor, harvesting. And what do we have? Circular saw, it good? It good. Let's see, I could grab the broken mouth. Let's see, what weapons are we even cycling here? So, we have 2 gun, 2 explosive, and 3 primitive. But frankly, I'm not even really that into most of these. Grab the slingshot and probably the metal detector. Okay, so 3 bounces. And I can roll again. Medical gun. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen medical before. It does have the gun tag if I want to go that direction. That doesn't really seem like it's actually worth going all the way down any of these trees. It's just small bonuses. Lifesteal 43% is not bad. I'm gonna snag it. We'll just be weird. I have no idea if the medical gun's actually good, but considering, you know, health in general, it might not be bad to just keep it around. And I also just want to see what the medical tag does, because as far as I know, that's a completely new thing. So is this a version of, is this version of Brotato a streamer early access or the demo? Streamer early access. Game comes out in a week from yesterday. It'll be out next Tuesday? I think it'll be out next Tuesday for $5. So you guys don't have to wait long. I just have perks from supporting the developer in the past and being a streamer and other things. I know a couple of my other buddies have gotten access to this, but gosh, this month has been wild. Crit chance, elemental damage, range damage. I'm gonna recycle it. Crit chance, maybe, but still don't care that much. And my lifesteal's kind of iffy, so let's just go harvesting. Shredder 3. Yeah, I probably should. Handcuffs. Melee damage, range damage, elemental damage. Max HP is capped at its current value. I mean, not the worst, but not really what I'm going for. Let's recycle this one. Grab the level 3 Shredder, just because. Glass Cannon. Defective Steroids. Circular Saw. Take 1 damage per second. Oh, blood donation. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of hate it. Let's see. We also get a second medical gun. Well, do we get rid of the rock? I think we get rid of the rock for another medical gun. I'll grab the metal plate just for a little bit of extra. Wait, circular saw is medical too? That's amazing. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, I guess at the beginning of this run, I was like, I'm not going to bother with guns. I want to do an engineering run. The game is just like, hey, but what if gun? Okay, fine. I want more turrets, but they haven't exactly been, that forthcoming. We really also need to boost up my max HP pretty bad. I'm in an unbelievably strong position for where I'm at, but I still could also very much use more HP and more turret. More engineering points if I can. But what if 6 medical gun? I think I could still die, but it would be really hard. I'll have to try it. I think it'd be kind of fun to do, you know, just full Dr. House. Stick and medical gun. Armor dodge, no. Candle. Elemental damage, HP regen, reduced enemies, no. Let's see. Attack speed, damage, attack speed. And then dodge. Ooh. Some of these are pretty good. We'll grab the bean tender and that. Let's see. Free reroll. A baby elephant. Let's see. Do we snag the banner? Absolutely. Extra damage at the end of a wave. Oh, shit. That's kind of good. I don't know how many waves we're going to be doing. But that is really good. And the alloy. I think the other stuff I can live without. Let's see. You mentioned you got, 1 second. You and your buddies got access to this game. What's the best way to, for you guys to best way to approach you guys with a game to try? Is there something you look for? I think our preferences are kind of all over the place and it really depends on the game. Something like Brotato. So there's a couple of reasons why Brotato stands out, specifically as, like, a game that I will play and then my friends will play. One, the game is largely infinitely replayable. I think you could easily get like 20-30 hours out of this game before like actually fully getting bored of it. Just because, you know, the gameplay is nice and fast, the runs are short, the music's pretty bumpin', and the amount of build variety and like potential busted builds that you can get into are nothing short of hilarious. And so there's that inherent level of like, hey, this is a game that like is going to do really well on not only on our channels, but just also because we're going to have a ton of fun with it. Yeah, I can lose some of that. Do not want to lose the max HP though. We're not really doing melee, so I guess I should just do triceps. And there's the heart. Sounds good. Okay, so what else do we have? Max HP, enemy speed. I could probably roll alien baby. Let's see, how much money do I have? I have enough for all 3. Sick. Can't do more. Cool. Okay, so it's a very good roguelike. It's largely replayable and a ton of fun. And so each and every one of us could play this and have completely different experiences. Because there are some games where you only really ever want to watch one person play it. And that's kind of tough for us. And so we might not all kind of latch onto it. So like, a really story-driven game probably ain't gonna work. I might pick it up, but I don't think most of my friends will. Let's see. I guess I should probably sidestep for a second of like how to contact us. Easiest way to do it is actually just to send us an email. Send me an email, just anyone in general, you're gonna have to contact us individually. I think there is a Wholesomeverse email, but I don't know it off the top of my head. It's probably wholesomeverse@gmail.com. But honestly, I would just contact Dorito at that point if you want to contact my, like, entire sum total friend group. Let's see. Max HP? Max HP. I probably could have re-rolled that, but is what it is. Thief Dagger. Chance to gain 1 material when killing an enemy with a crit. Holy shit, I gotta try that. Daggers sound like they could be real fun. Do we grab the medical turret? Nah, I'll live. Metal. Ooh, I like it. Okay, what else do we have? Flamethrower Piggy Bank. We gotta do an ethereal run, and we've gotta do a Shivy run. Yeah, let's grab the Piggy Bank. And go from here. Let's see, so what else was I talking about? As far as picking games, I mean, I feel like this is the kind of thing that I should actually do, like, a semi-scripted video for. I know, it was like 7 years ago, Total Biscuit had done a video talking about, like, how and why he picks up a game and features them on his channel. And I watched it, like, a couple days ago because I was thinking about this. And, like, it's really weird how little things have changed. I think the only real difference is he was talking as part of that video about how, like, you know, there are too many indie games nowadays, and boy, that's worse now. Literally, there's like 20 games releasing in the next week that are actually really good. Maybe not like going to be remembered years from now, but like people are going to argue of like, yeah, that was actually a really good game from 2022. Oh good, I don't actually have to pick those up. Do we care about this? Nope. Do I care about this? Yes. Do I care about any of these? Give me the dodge chance. It's currently 15%. That's not actually that good. It's fine. Do we grab the slingshot? We probably should. Do we get rid of this one? Yeah, I'll snag it. Let's see. Thief Dagger. Tree. More trees spawn. Oh, that was more max HP. Why didn't I grab that? I have no idea. Okay, and if I grab this, good. They combine. Oh, Screwdriver is a tool. There are engineering weapons. Tool precise. A landmine spawns every 12 seconds. Oh, that'd be really cool. Wait, you can merge purples now? What? What? Cool. And that's just all projectiles explode on hit. Sick. Of course, now I'm down a gun, but whatever, I'll live. Ow. Let's see. Boy, I look like a creepy monster. Holy shit. Gosh, what was... I don't know. Picking indie games and how little things have changed, and just like, oh right, great games coming out. Like, I legitimately feel kind of bad for certain developers nowadays, because I've played a lot of, like, actually fairly competent games over the last, you know, couple of months. And these are games that, like, would have done really well a couple years ago. But my big fear is very consistently that there are going to be so many of these, like, sick games that people enjoy, that it's almost going to be kind of impossible after a certain point. Oh my gosh, that's 14 damage. We might actually want to pick up some armor at some point. I have the medical gun, so I'm not in the most dire of straits. But I'm certainly not killing as well as I'd like to be. Let's see. I'm gonna keep pumping max HP. Ah, there's another tool. Spawns a turret that shoots bullets. I don't know if that's consistently or it's just kind of a one-off thing. It's sick, though. Let's see. Scissors. Well, let's combine these. Combine these. Do we grab the scissors? Sure. I'll snag that. Not that we have too much. Yeah, too many games is a wonderful problem to have. It is and it isn't. On a consumer level, I think it's actually fine. I think it's actually a good problem to have. You know, as a person that enjoys playing games, having too many games is it's good and it's bad. The problem is, like, as a content creator, that means that I don't linger on anything. Like, I have the hardest time beating anything nowadays. And my channel has switched over from full playthroughs of most good games that come out to maybe possibly a one-off on some of the good games that come out. It's quite interesting how much my job almost needs to change to fit the changing landscape of how YouTube works, but also the games industry works, but also, good lord, I am getting shot. I am dying. Holy smokes, this has turned into a bullet hell. This was not intentional. Ow. Frick. 4 seconds. Whoop. Whoop. Whew. Haha. Let's see. Luck and sure. Shady potion, I'll take it. Alien magic, I'd kind of have to. Vigilante ring is kind of tempting. Obviously, that's the kind of thing you want to start early with. We need some more weapons. But at least this guy gets me HP and HP regen. Whew. How much would you need, how much would you need to sponsor you to play a game for a day? Oh gosh. Well, okay, so it kind of depends a little bit. I've actually kind of nixed the idea of, like, fans sponsoring me to play stuff anymore. Just because, it's actively to my detriment to do so, frustratingly enough. There was a period of time where I entertained the idea of fans sponsoring, like, certain older games. And then, like, universally, every single one of those videos bombed, and I was just like, well, this sucks. And so I was trying to figure out how to make that work, and now I'm just gonna kind of do it, for the UGC, and that's it. Because I think that's a finer way to do it. But no, I've been struggling with this a little bit, even from, like, a streaming perspective. Because one of the problems is with all of these games coming out every single day, that, you know, I don't have enough time for. Another alien? Sure. This is supposed to be a luck run, but sadly, not a lot of luck. You want to just do raw damage? Yeah, the lifesteal would be nice, but not that huge. Grab the vigilante ring. Do we grab the alien tongue? Sure. You want to grab the metal. What is my crit chance? Bad. Fine. Okay, could grab another medical gun. Grab metal detector. I definitely need another, I definitely need more weapons. Whoa. However, I seem to have, improved in damage pretty dramatically by that, so that's sick. Let's see, I've seen it as a long-term sub-goal, 50 months, pick a game for a day. The problem is, to some degree, that would still mean... So... There's a couple of reasons why, and I don't want to get, like, fully into this. But from, like, a sustainable perspective, Twitch is actively to my detriment. I mostly do it because I love the community. But, like, the platform itself is not good unless you have, like, a lot of viewers or some kind of, or you, like, over-monetize things, and I don't because that makes me feel gross. But it's not a platform that pays particularly well. It's just kind of one of those that it's the premier way to start a channel, and to some degree I think it's kind of necessary if you are getting started, especially nowadays, just to stand out. Let's go for a little bit of speed. 5% damage every 5 seconds until the end of the wave. That's interesting. Spear 3, ethereal. Like, I like some of these, but I'm gonna skip them. Black belt, no. Trees die in one hit. Hell yeah. Ooh, cute monkey. A little bit of extra healing. Taser. Support. But it's support and elementia, which isn't that helpful. We could grab the rocket launcher. Sure. Skip the rest of this. Do we want to grab the little frog? Nah, I'll live. Yeah, Wanderbots said in a video essay that YouTube's basically main income and Twitch is community building. Yup, that's pretty much exactly what it is. As Wanderer talking about the new announcement from Twitch, isn't it about the one where they were talking about rev splits, where Twitch is actually taking a higher rev split from their larger channels? So the interesting thing behind that is actually because Twitch loses money on its biggest creators. It's part of the reason why they have iffy, like they only make money off of people, channels like mine, because the amount of viewers that a large channel has, the proportion of them that are actually like subbing and paying money in are less proportionally than like mid-tier streamers, or even smaller ones. So like, say you have a small community of 20 people, but those 20 people are incredibly generous and keep your channel afloat. And, you know, support this one streamer to the extent where they can keep doing what they do. That is going to be more money proportional to the amount of viewers. Let's see, do we lose the armor for the extra damage? No, I'm going to recycle that. Projectiles gain 1 bounce. I'm going to take that. I don't even know how that's going to work, but that sounds fun. Gummy Berserker sounds terrifying. And we have, like, no crit chance to begin with. And Banner? I mostly want the attack speed. I'll grab the cake. Let's see, Barricade, laser gun, too. Oh, has bounces and piercing. Interesting. I like the idea of it. It is a gun, but to some degree, we almost kind of want more explosive. Maybe? This is an absolute scuffed lineup here is the problem. Because we could also get another shredder. It's just not this one. This one's iffy. Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna combine my slingshots for the time being. And I think I'm just gonna grab the laser gun just because it's a little bit more powerful. There we go. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Right. So, Twitch is actually losing money on its largest creators because on a per viewer basis, they're making less money than, say, like I am. But they, of course, cater to the large channels because it's those large channels that kind of keep the platform feeling like it's growing and big and fancy. It looks good to the investors, and that's why they keep them around as opposed to trying to cater to a bunch of, like, mid-tier people. Because ultimately the mid-tier people are a little bit more dime a dozen, and you can't advertise with them as effectively, nor, you know, fundraise through investors. I'm sure there's other reasons for it, but ultimately it's just kind of one of those where easiest to cater to big channels. Also, Wave 18, this is a longer, the runs get longer. I like it. Previously they ended at like 12 or 13, and it was kind of a shame because it always felt like my runs were only just getting started. Now it feels like they go for a while. Bouncing rockets. Ooh, Cyberball. That's what I'm looking for. Range isn't that useful. Kind of with a bounce. Let's re-roll this, see if we get something better. I feel like it's too late for engineering. Time for some ranged. Do we do banner? Because every time I pick up a banner, it's pretty good. See, more materials from recycling items. That's kind of good, but hard to care. Grab another metal. Baby with a beard. 1 bullet dealing 6 damage. Ooh. Gonna lock Baby with a beard. We haven't found any other better weapons. There we go. This should be fine. What do you mean the gambling thing? Oh, I don't even know about the gambling thing. I haven't paid any attention to that. But yeah, so ultimately when it comes down to it, streaming stuff is mostly kind of a me thing, which is a little frustrating. Or me and you thing, rather than like money or business. And that like, just doing YouTube I think would be a much lonelier experience. Because I rather enjoy the fan interactions and community aspect out of all of this. Especially, it's gotten a lot better now that I'm willing to get rid of people that like actively make me frustrated. There's somebody who was like really backseaty in a really negative way a couple weeks ago that I just yoked. And the catharsis of doing so is wildly understated. I know a lot of channels are afraid to like ban people or be heavy-handed with their audience, but it's just like, nope. It is a good thing to sit down and say, you do not belong here because you're actively making me feel worse. Handcuffs. Actually not terrible if we want to. Like 85 HP is pretty freaking solid. Little frog, sad tomato. Sure. Let's see. Melee damage? Nah. Heart, little too late. Grab the nose. Let's see. So what else we grab? Oh, here's a question. If I use the leather vest... Ah, my max HP goes down. You scum. Whatever, baby with a beard. And skip the rest of these. What else do we have? Ghost Scepter, another Cyber Ball. Sick. Okay. Anything else? No. It's also an important part of managing a community. Including toxic people encourages toxicity. I was standing in a boss, I think. That was stupid of me. Ow. Wow. Hop. Hop. We don't have a dodge roll button. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, you know what? Instead of trying to dodge his stupid lasers, I'm just gonna run circles around him. Okay, I have a minute. Probably a minute to either kill this guy or just outlast him. Ow, 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 ow. 17 damage is a little rough. Okay, so what was I gonna say? But yeah, I've been trying to... Oh no, he's turned into more of a bullet hell. Okay, maybe we actually have to start playing jump rope with this sucker. But yeah, I have been having trouble streaming lately. In a lot of cases, it's just because I actively cannot... I can't... like stream half of the games that I need to record for YouTube because I'm under like 24 embargoes at this point and have like a ton of sponsored videos and other things to fit in, and so it's been a little difficult figuring out like, okay, so what do I do about this? Yeah. Hey, wanna run? Sick. That was an incredibly solid run. Let's take a look at progress. Yeah, we've unlocked a bunch of stuff. Go over here. Ooh, new characters too. Yeah, there's one-armed, but we got Doctor. Extra attack speed with medical weapons. HP regen. HP regen happens twice as fast, but minus 100% attack speed. What? I don't even know how that works. Also, Explorer. More materials drop from trees. Bigger map size. More enemies. Reduced materials drop from enemies. Enemy speed. And lower damage. Bigger pickup radius. Trees spawn and they die in one hit. That what? Okay, that sounds fun. The other thing I'm going to do is go to options instead of background random. Can I turn off? Okay, so we've got dirt, we got forest, volcano, dreamy lands, boneyard, dark lands. Let's go to the forest, because I think I'm going to go with the explorer. Oh, and he starts with random weapons. We might actually want to give a cacti club a shot, maybe. Because yeah, what else would I do? I mean, there's a lot of things. We'll see how it goes.